Hello, dreamers. So, I want to thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I truly appreciate all of you. If you have not already, please click the notification bell so that you can be updated when I upload videos, or on when I upload videos, sorry. And like the video if you haven't already. So let's get started. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be talking about cluster B personalities. Now, if you guys may not know, I am a clinical psychology major. I'm in my master's program. Well, I'm literally finishing because I'm just doing my internship now, right? My practicum. But it's funny because I was just talking to my supervisor yesterday, and it made me want to do a video on cluster B personalities, because I think a lot of you may be dealing with these cluster B personalities that are draining your energy. You may call them energy vampires, toxic family members, toxic friends, co-workers. They all probably fall under this cluster B personality disorder. Now, I'm not going to say go around diagnosing people or nothing like that, but they may have a lot of traits from these cluster B personalities. Now, before I get started, I want to let you guys know that this is a personality defect. So it's not something, they say that it's no cure because it's a part of who they are, their makeup, right? They've been molded into this. Their personality has been shaped. So it's really difficult to change these people and them change their behaviors. So I just want to give you a heads up. More than likely, they're not going to change. They're not going to change. So let's get started. Cluster B personalities. The first one, antisocial personality disorder, right? They have a complete disregard for others, or not for others, but for rules. They do not like to follow the rules. It's like, it's my way or the highway. Like, I'm not following your rules, You may have, family members that wanted to live with you or something, but they do not want to follow your rules. And it can be difficult, right? You got people in the work environment that just does not want to follow the rules. They want to do their own thing, right? Create their own rules. And that's not how it's supposed to go. Disregard for the rights of others. So you may have your right, but their rights are more important than your rights. They completely have no regard to your rights at all. They do not care because their mission is to get what it is that they want, right? Deceitfulness. They could be very deceitful, manipulative, and of course aggressive. And the antisocial personality disorder, they are a bit tricky to kind of notice at first because they could be somewhat charming, and a lot of these are kind of falling in line with the other cluster Bs, because there's 4. We have antisocial personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, histrionic personality disorder, and what you guys may know about is narcissistic personality disorder, okay? And they kind of all blend in with each other a little bit sometimes, So you could never know what a person has. Like, say for instance, if you're have an antisocial personality disorder, does not mean you're antisocial, right? It just means you lack regard for others and are less empathetic, right? You may have some narcissistic traits in there. So, yes, antisocial personality disorder. You probably have someone in your family or a friend that just does not want to go by the rules. Very manipulative, and very deceitful. So they may lie a lot. It's this person, you cannot believe what they're saying. A lot of you probably don't even know that they're lying. And some of them are so deceitful and that you don't know that they're deceiving you, or you don't know that they're manipulating you until they got you, until they hurt you. And then you see, right? Then you have borderline personality disorder. Let's just take a deep breath for the borderlines. Okay? Because dealing with the borderline can be exhausting. Because everything is me. And it's always intense emotions. It's always extremes. It's always extremes with them. They're never just cool. You know what I mean? They can be ticked off by any little thing. Like, my car got a flat tire. It's ruined their whole week. Literally. You know, something that could be like, okay, I got to fix it now, I'm moving on by my day. For them, it's different. They have really extreme, intense emotions, right? They have fear of abandonment, you know. So this fear of abandonment, it kind of becomes a self-fulfilled prophecy. So they push others away, right? So this person may be pushing you away because they fear that you may they may fear that you're gonna abandon them. So they do it before you can do it, in a sense. There's going to be unstable relationships with these borderline personality disorder individuals, and they have identity issues. You know, they probably have low self-esteem, you know, low self-regard, feelings of worthlessness. You know, you probably hear them say, I'm stupid, or, you know, say things negatively about themselves, right? And then you may think, oh, they're just an attention seeker. They just want attention, right? But they actually feel like this. They actually think like this, right? And it's extreme. They probably have extreme sadness or extreme excitement, but then it could go right back to extreme sadness in the next 10 minutes. And then you're like, okay, they're bipolar, but bipolar disorder is not something that changes so frequently. Like, you know, you go through a state of depression for about 2 weeks or more, right? And then you may go through a state of mania for 2 weeks or more. You know, it's more so long. It's a longer duration. But with borderline personality disorder, they can flip on and off. You never know when they about to get you. You know what I mean? Like, you never know when they about to switch. It's instantaneous. And then you have histrionic personality disorder. I know a lot of you are dealing with histrionics. They're drama seeking, drama filled. They have dramatic behavior, right? They need to be the center of attention. Like, they need it. It's their lifeblood. If they're not the center of attention, they make themselves the center of attention, whether it's positive or negative. Okay? Whether it's positive or negative. They're often inappropriately, like, provocative or sexual, you know, very promiscuous. They may sleep around a lot. You know, because they need to be the center of attention. They need that attention. They need to feel something. Even if it's just sex with an individual for a night, they feel special in a sense. Okay? Then you have narcissistic personality disorder. Feeling superior or special, right? The lack of empathy for others. You know, need for admiration. They need this admiration. If they don't have admiration from you, they will cut you off and act like you don't exist. They will discard you. That's how much they need admiration, right? They exploit others. And also, they are very sensitive to rejection. And that's why they need that admiration. They're so sensitive to rejection. So now I want to talk to you in a way that you can understand it within your family and friends. So you may have a lot of individuals or some people. Think about a person that's giving you difficulty right now. I want you all to think about a person that's giving you difficulty. Right? Now, look at this person's behavior. Is this person needing to be the center of attention? Does this person drain your energy when you come around them? Do they always have something negative to say, or it's just something that it's all about me, me, me? When you want to talk about something, they always revert it back to themselves, right? They always revert it back to themselves. They're very manipulative. Like, you see this person for one thing, and other people see them for something totally different because they're manipulative. They know how, they're very charming. They know how to, you know, make people believe something about them that you know is not true. Like, I know a narcissist, and I'll be looking like, if y'all only knew, right? If you only knew, right? And they have that way of doing that, right? And this may be somebody that's in your family. These people can be very, very draining. Like, you feel like you have to cater to their needs all the time because they're so needy. They need more than a child. That's what it feels like. They need more than a child. If you're not giving them praise or attention, you don't care about me. You don't like me. You're just like the rest of them. You know, like, it could get to that extreme. I've seen people like that. You don't care about me. No one cares about me. It's just me in this world. It's me against the world. Right? to reel you in, to make you feel bad and guilty. No, you can't do that. You can't allow them to do that. With these type of people, you got to set firm boundaries. Period. Firm. Strict. Because they're not going to change. But you got to set firm boundaries because they know they can't cross them with you. You have to. You have to set firm boundaries. Period. It's no other way around it. They will call you. They want you to be pulled in all the drama. They will do all that. You got to cut them off. You got to let them know, oh, I'm not the one. Find somebody else. Not me. Right? I want to do this video in a way that can, it's easily explainable. I know not everyone understands what cluster B personalities are. But I hope this video, you're kind of getting the understanding of them and how they may present within your family systems, within your work system, within your friend system, whatever. How it presents in your life. Because these energies can be very draining. These are the non-accountable energies that I was talking about. Definitely cluster B personalities. Definitely. They do not take accountability for anything. I don't care what it is. They do not take accountability for nothing. They not apologizing to you. If they apologize, it's not sincere. They're doing it because they want to save face. It's not genuine. It's not real. Right? They're very draining, very manipulative, very cunning individuals. And they always have a way of making you feel bad for them, when in fact you should not be feeling bad for them. It's like, let me give you an example. I don't want to give you an example of a person that I know, but I'm just going to give you like a vague example. Like, say for instance, you have a friend, right? And every time you talk to this friend, they into some type of drama. Just something. It's always something. Like, I don't, like, how, you be just chilling, minding your own business, and they always got a story about something that has happened to them. And how they've been wrong. And how they don't understand how they've been wronged. And you know darn well how they are, and you like, because of how you are, you know what I mean? Like, you can see it within them, but maybe you're afraid to tell them, like, their issues or what their problem is. That's not healthy. It's not healthy for you or them. Sometimes we need to call these people out on their stuff and set those firm boundaries. That way we're not being sucked into their chaos. Because these cluster B personalities, they don't change. It's a part of who they are. It's their personality. It's their personality. My supervisor said, for instance, with other disorders like depression, anxiety, it's like the icing on the cake. You can kind of just take the icing off of the cake, right? You can get rid of the depression. You can work through it. But the cluster B personalities, they are the cake. It's already been baked. This is who they are. So a lot of you are being drained by these cluster B personalities, and you don't know how to handle them. The best way to handle these cluster B personalities is to set firm boundaries or cut them off completely. Especially with narcissists, they can be very aggressive, or people with antisocial personality disorder. They can be very manipulative, very aggressive, you guys. These people, you may have to, like the histrionics and the borderlines are more so at this side of the spectrum. And then the antisocial and the narcissist is like at this side of the spectrum. These people that are that are histrionic and borderline, they're like needy and need attention, and dramatize, have so much drama in their life. But the antisocial personality disorder, narcissistic, they are like very insecure, but they project their insecurity on you. They can be very mean and manipulative and, abusive, emotionally, physically, verbally abusive, right? But these people, they abuse themselves. These people abuse you. But all in all, it's all abuse. Because whether the person abusing themselves, say for instance, the borderline or the histrionic, I'm going to kill myself, right? I'm going to kill myself. That's traumatizing to you, to have to deal with a family member or friend that's threatening to kill themselves. But you know they're not going to do it. Even though you're supposed to take suicide seriously for everyone, right? Take it seriously, because then you have some people that say they're going to commit suicide and will do it. And my supervisor said there's some people that want to commit suicide because they want to just get rid of the pain. And then there's some people that want you to say they're going to commit suicide because they want you to jump through hoops for them. And a lot of these people with borderline or histrionic personality disorders, they want you to jump through hoops for them. Okay? So you got to kind of know the difference between these individuals. That way, you're not susceptible to their abuse. It's abuse. It is. It's abuse. Imagine having a family member threaten to kill themselves, how worried you are, how stressed you are about this, and how you really want to help them, but there's no way to help them because they don't want help. Because this is just their personality. This is just who they are. They don't want no help. This is who they are. They are the cake. Right? I don't know where this video fit in on my channel, but I felt the need to do it. I hope this helps somebody. Give me a thumbs up if you feel this. And tell me in the comment box what you thought about the video. Let me know if you have any other suggestions. This is kind of different. Like these cluster B personalities. I want you guys to do some research on cluster B personalities yourself. Okay? And tell me what you think. I thank you all for watching. And I truly appreciate you all. If you've subscribed already, you the one. If you haven't, please subscribe. Please click the notification bell. That way you know when I have, uploaded a video. I thank you all for watching. And until next time, dreamers, dream.